It's J.D. McDonough, but with some new music.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonough.
Look at J.D. trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off is earning some major points in my book.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
And his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Team Rivera.
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this, at least until the match starts.
Let's see if he's still laughing after the bell rings.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things.
And look at this, able to get wrist lock control. Taking it to the shoulder.
Both legs trapped. Don't do this. Leg drop. That was low.
I don't care what their reasoning is. There was no call for that. Oh, my gosh. That's gross.
Never forget, the goal is to win by any means necessary.
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
And got away with that one.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton. Just a sure sign of desperation.
It is his time to take care of business. Uh-oh, time to fly. Right into the pin.
2 count. No, he pops the shoulder before 3.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
And his constant attack has him floundering.
He's almost looking unstoppable at the moment.
Misses the target.
Rake of the eyes.
Whoa, whoa. Come on. Come on now. Really? Is that what it's come to?
Oh, an eye rake.
That's not right, but effective.
And what a push.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Ah, splash.
Uh-oh. Things are about to get worse for this competitor.
I figured you'd like this one, Byron.
Boom!
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD's got to find his spot and take advantage.
Right to the back of the neck. What impact. Are you ready? Incoming. Can't wait.
This spells trouble for McDonough.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Team Rivera.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be singing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Team Rivera.
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show.
With tensions high, let's turn our focus to the action in the ring.
Lock your doors, hide your girlfriends, and alert the authorities.
Call the barber to shave his mustache.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
The toughest young superstar in all of WWE and in Cell Block 6.
Well, Dom has had big shoes to fill, and he has certainly done all that he can, for better or worse, to make a name for himself in this industry.
Can you believe the audacity he has to continue to call living legend Father Rey Mysterio a deadbeat dad?
Who are you to deny the tough upbringing of Dirty Dom?
Well, we all can't deny that the WWE Universe loves seeing Dom just get beat up.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book.
Got the arm.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. This maniac's out of control.
That's a sadistic individual. You can sever an artery or suffer nerve damage after something like that.
Or at least need a tetanus shot.
And Mysterio hasn't quite learned the defense for that attack yet.
You have to wonder what is going through a superstar's mind to resort to a low blow.
It seems like that slap might have had a little extra hostility behind it.
These two have learned each other so well.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Dominic needs to find an opening fast.
Powerbomb! You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Holy tied up.
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT mutiny invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention!
Fallon Henley and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Team Rivera.
He's been talking a big game and outsmarting Mutiny. Tonight he faces Damian Priest to prove he's as tough as he talks.
Exactly, Corey. He's ready to use this no DQ match to show that some folks fit better in a clown car than a wrestling ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. This no DQ circus is about to begin.
Here he is. Behold the Punisher.
Damian Priest on a mission to destroy.
And his opponent from New York City, Weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest is a superstar who uses his size and power to dominate foes.
Damian moves extremely well for a man his size, making him even harder to contend with.
Now, trust me, there is nothing easy about taking Priest on.
Priest always seems to be looking down on his fellow superstars, on the entire WWE Universe even.
Well, as far as Damian's concerned, they should all be cowering before him. He is to be feared and respected.
For several... Weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble, and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an article. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines, or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery. Back of the neck getting worked over. Wards off that offense from Priest.
Really feeding off all of his faithful fans.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Turned the exchange around and swept them.
Man. Hang on, is that Dope the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring.
What the hell does he think he's doing?
Playing 4D chess, attacking when he's least expecting it.
Makes the cover. Big kick out.
That was a long 2 count there.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair.
Sliding out of danger there. Nice job dodging contact there.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
I'd hate to end up on his bad and heavily weaponed side right now. Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
And Priest's size and agility is negated as he faltered there.
Oh,
And Priest is brought to a disadvantage now.
This is where that calm of Priest will be tested.
And here we go, returning to the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Oh, man, he is fired up now. Big boots! Jeez. Ooh, bullseye!
No, right in the mat, face first.
That certainly wasn't pretty.
Denied with an elbow.
Ouch.
Opponent taken down, hold the arm, there's the elbow! The elbow!
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. Oh, whip right into the post.
Soaring.
Oh, my, apron senton.
He's in a bit of agony now.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is. Got the arm, disarm.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. This isn't even about gaining a victory at this point. It's about making sure.
And look at him tapping. He's had enough, but it doesn't even matter in this scenario.
And gets tossed back into the mat. The cover on Priest. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bayley and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the result.
There you see what's at stake. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Down for the pin.
It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
Not enough to get past the 1 count yet.
Asma set up in the corner of the ring. Hoisted up into a powerbomb position, but steady punches
And breaks out. Man, just a multitude of strikes.
Knee right to the face.
Doling out as much damage as possible, looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Spiking DDT.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Both superstars countering one move out.
takedown. Looking for the crossface. Gets cinched in. This could be over.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Nasty right hand. Answers with an enziguri. Crashing to the floor.
Tossed back into the ring.
Ooh.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
And she reversed it.
Put in the corner now.
Oh, my God. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Fending off a 2 count there.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Blasted by a forearm.
I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger.
The challenger's in a bad way.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here. Oh, the ankle lock's in. The ankle lock. Looking for a counter. And just like that, he manages to break the hold. Mangling the face. Reversal. And that.
Down around with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Oh, for the title.
The challenger wriggles out at 1.
Not even a near fall there.
And Rollins capitalizes.
Narrowly escaping there.
Straight jacket neck breaker. This could do it.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Popped right in the face.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Oh, gets out of that by using a jawbreaker.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Boom! He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
One counter met by another.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Counters on top of counters.
Got the arm. Disarmer. It's got to be.
Keep the team in this one. Just like that. She turned it around.
He's got the support of the whole arena right now. Oh.
Uh-oh, guys. It's coming. Here it is. The champ might have just sealed things.
Now the pin for the championship. Title match stays alive.
What do you have to do to put this guy away? And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
The architect gonna have to design a...
Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Team Rivera and Jackie Rivera.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is...
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's a hilarious new arrival. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against Mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the Mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them!
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please! Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the Unholy Union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
It's time for the Unholy Union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Well, it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity Champions. Why would she be associating with the Unholy Union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft.
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper are amused.
See, Saxton? There was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled handicap match.
After the way she made a mockery of the Unholy Alliance's entrance, she might just have it coming.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire looked pretty annoyed. I just hope they didn't put a curse on this whole arena. Leading her into the corner now.
Wards that off. What a response.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Wicked clothesline.
Look at this. Clutching the wrist.
Oh, my God.
Torturing their opponent.
Just mangling the opposition.
Oh, ow. Oh, my.
Inflicting pain at will.
Big cross body.
Down opponent and a double axe handle smash.
She's going up now. Going up high.
Up high.
Uh-oh. Look at the power.
Guys, they're coming dangerously close here.
Watch out. Senton from the apron.
And Niven perhaps struggling to keep up there.
The crowd is behind Piper, and she knows it.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Bang! Vicious boot.
Ooh, accurate roundhouse.
Chelsea just can't stop this attack.
Chelsea needs to find a way to reverse her fortunes. She's amped and ready to show she's not one to be messed with. DDT!
Straight into the pin. 2! And a kick out at 2.
She's still as determined as ever.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter. A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Rolled up from behind. This could be it. Turning it around here.
She kicks out with authority after 2.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Just a non-stop attack from her here.
And she doesn't have any plans of slowing down. No idea her opponent has her dead to rights here.
Spiked.
Boom!
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps. Uncorks another one.
You gotta wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve. Muscling up their opponent.
Driven down face first.
Straight into the pin. She kicks out at 1.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
She turns it around with the reversal.
Downward spiral.
See ya.
Bang!
Trade shots on.
Niven in big-time jeopardy.
Makes a cover. She did it. She picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Jackie Rivera.
She wasn't even prepared to compete, and this superstar won a handicap match? Do you think the Unholy Alliance put a curse on Piper and Chelsea?
Wish I'd put a curse on you, Saxton.
Hey.
I don't know what was in your wee brain out there, but you owe us an explanation.
You're not the ones who should be mad. You walked out on me, and I ended up in a handicap match. Which I happened to win, by the way.
Let's not lose sight of your little stunt during your entrance. That was an embarrassment.
We did not invite you into our coven to make a mockery of us. Do you even believe in the craft?
Would I be here if I didn't? I wasn't mocking you. I was trying to do what you asked.
Which was?
You told me to elevate the group. So I thought if I literally elevated myself, it would do the trick. It wasn't my fault that production got me a much smaller platform than I expected with not enough fog.
See, Alba, this is what we get for bringing home strays.
Please don't give up on me. I'm trying my best. Just give me one more chance, and I'll prove I can witch with the best of them.
Aldous has been after us to do a 3-on-3 match.
I am so good in trios matches. Pick me, pick me.
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this, but fine. One more chance. But no platforms or fog next week. Just do your regular entrance and try to fit in.
Thank you. I will so fit in. You have no idea how in I'll fit. Oh, the unholy trio. This is great. Should we do the secret handshake now?
No.
It's cool. Maybe next time? We still have to workshop it anyway. This is gonna be great.
Oh my, this is certainly a new look for this superstar.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Jackie Rivera, Isla Dawn, and Alba Fire.
We know that this half of the Unity Tag Champions has a reputation for her sense of humor, but I'm not sure if her partners are in on the joke.
The last thing on earth she should be doing is antagonizing Isla and Alba. We've seen what their hexes can do.
We're about to see if this trio can become a coven.
One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Here comes Natalya.
First, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Natalya, a product of the famed Hart Dungeon, but she's made her own legacy in WWE.
Natalya has been one of the most dominant superstars in the women's division ever.
You know, we've seen Natalya's confidence shaken a few times as of late. She's had some tough roadblocks in her path.
If I know Natty, she's laser focused on smashing through the obstacles and regaining that confidence. Oh, we are about to see a fight courtesy of the Empress of Tomorrow.
The pageantry before the punishment.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Asuka is a lethal striker schooled in various disciplines of martial arts. and a master of brutal submissions.
No one is like the Empress, and no one is ready for Asuka.
Hey, if you want to earn respect, if you want to make a name for yourself in the women's division, you got to go through the Empress.
A truly destructive force, a buzzsaw in the women's division.
If you are lacing them up against Asuka, be prepared for the fight of your life. Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the women's championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do. It's time to see if the power of glow is real.
Well, one thing is for certain, Naomi definitely knows how to handle her business.
The unholy alliance has become an unholy trinity.
And I'm not sure Isla and Alba are too happy about it after getting a look at their partner's ridiculous outfit.
Well, they better get on the same page fast, because their opponents aren't afraid of things that go bump in the night.
Double big back body drop.
Putting up a united front as this match continues. Caught with a punch. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, man.
Shot right to the midsection. For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you. From behind, O'Connor roll takedown. Bridges back. This could do it.
Fends off the 3 count.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Tagged with a punch. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
She breaks the count quick.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Alba expected that one.
Oh, that offense might have rocked the confidence of Natalya. Tag made. Double team coming. Kick right to the face. And look at this, Tarantula applied with a super kick.
When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible.
Heartbreaker. A big punch. Ouch. She gets put in the corner.
Good defense there. Boom! This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
And she had Natalya's number there. Natalya turns the tables. Countered right when it was needed.
Ooh.
Oh, what a right.
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Wow, what a kick. Bang to the neck.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work. Face breaker.
And Dawn telling the crowd to watch her. She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely stand.
Whip back into the ring.
Ooh.
Ah, look at this. Jarring impact.
Being set up in the corner for something. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied.
This breaks up the submission.
What a save.
Down with a backbreaker.
Deadlift. Look at the power here.
To the German.
Uppercut. Jarring. There's no way she can continue on for much longer.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
And she's returning.
Shoulders are down.
And she thwarts the pin attempt in one.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Oh, man. And that stops whatever Dawn intended. Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Natalya making the climb.
From the top. Well-placed punch. Ugly, but effective response.
Dawn with a nice turnaround.
Oh, clothesline.
She escapes the attack.
Oh, boom. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
She did it. She made the tag.
There's the tag. Boom! Did you hear the impact?
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Working to neutralize that arm. What a chop. Out of fire, digging deep into the arsenal here. The goalie bar. There it is.
Nail the pin. Oh, great wherewithal there. She gets bounced into the corner.
A string of counters. Tag made. Double team on its way. Sending the opposition to the center of the ring. It's going to get worse from here. Lifted up into a gory special. And face first with a flatliner.
Oscar won't come back after that.
Two. Kicking out in time.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge. Ooh, man.
An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
And I don't think anything can stop fire now.
And then quickly the cover.
There's two. She kicks out with force.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Superman punch.
Following it up with the cover.
Two. And that'll do it. It's finally over. And that was a well-executed attack. That's going to be a moment you want to forget very soon. Despite the clearly evident tension, this unholy trio has scored a dominant victory.
I don't know, Cole. They might have won the match, but these witches don't look like they're stirring the same cauldron.
We showed the world we're not just a coven, we're a team.
Is that what we showed the world?
Because it looks to me like once again you have made yourself the center of attention with that ridiculous bargain bin Halloween costume.
What is with you, Isla? You told me to fit in. That's what I'm doing.
By dressing as the cliche Wiccans have been trying to get away from for a century. Are you going to take my little dog too?
That's not fair. Go out in that arena and ask everyone you see what a witch looks like. This is what they'll describe.
And that's the problem. You're more concerned with image than action.
You said you believe in magic. It's not about playing dress up and acting like a fool.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stop pretending and try to do magic for real. Enchanting your opponents, cursing titles. If you can do it, I can too.
You're going to cast a spell? A real, actual spell?
Yes. Yes, I am. If you won't use your magic against Mutiny, then I'll do it myself. And when I'm finished, I'll have made sure Mutiny stays far away from SmackDown. Do you guys know where one might go to cast a spell?
We do have a place.
This seems like a bad idea, but if it gets you out of our hair, I'm all for it.
Okay, you can do this. In shadows deep, while cauldron brews, I cast a wicked spell for use. From mutiny spite, we shall be free, protected by my sorcery. By spell and rhyme, protection spun. For mutiny, the joke's begun. SmackDown safe, there led astray, delayed by paths that twist and sway. See? Magic! I knew it couldn't be that hard.
This is nothing. One time in Wisconsin, nearly everyone missed the show due to a snowstorm. They put R-Truth in charge for the night, and he wouldn't stop talking about seeing eye people for blind dogs.
Ah, classic R-Truth. Hilarious.
You think animals with disabilities is something to joke about?
No, not at all. So, catering was pretty good today, huh?
Yeah, not bad. They didn't overcook the roast beef like usual.
Yeah, totally.
It's so quiet around here, it's kind of eerie.
I know, right? I'm gonna go check if there are any updates on the flight situation.
Didn't you just check?
Yeah, but who knows what could have changed in the last 1 minute and 37 seconds since we've been talking. Not that I'm keeping track of how long this not at all awkward conversation has been going on.
Remind me when you get back to tell you about this hilarious thing my cat did. I even have a video.
Yeah. That sounds great. I'll be right back. Promise.
Okay, well, I'll get the cat video all queued up. Actually, it's 5 separate videos, but if you skip any or watch them out of order, it won't make any sense.
Ooh, I think I just felt my phone vibrate. Could be an update. We'll pick this up later, okay?
I'll be here. Because of travel delays, we have one half of the Unity Champions as the sole member of the SmackDown roster standing against who knows how many members of Mutiny.
I respect the gumption of standing up against the odds, but there's a thin line between courage and self-destruction.
If there's one thing we know about this woman, it's that she doesn't quit.
Uh-oh. And a suplex. Oh, God, that hurt. Set up for the aggressive leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
This can't be.
She could pin her opponent right here. Raising the arm before one.
Still a ways to go in this match based on that.
Caught the leg. Solid connection. Oh,
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
And she's set right into that corner. Wicked clothesline. She's in that zone.
That's a unique takedown.
Takedown there. Is this it?
She overcomes the pinfall attempt. Still in it. Catches the leg.
Oh, vicious body shot.
She's stringing offense together here.
She's just unloading on her opponent with such disdain.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Superman punch! Is it enough? The cover! 2 count. No, she kicks out.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
This can't be how Fallon envisioned tonight going.
She's letting the crowd fill her with confidence now.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Can she do it here? Kick out.
She just will not go away. She's revved up and has her opponent in her sights.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh, wow.
And she's taking a serious beating here.
Yeah, she's got to try to find an opening here.
Oof.
Wow. Oh, and fights back.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Henley was scouted there.
Oh, vicious running knee lift. So much damage inflicted.
Here's a cover. Could be it. She gets the shoulder up.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Kick lands. And Henley able to reverse that. Oh, right into a counter. Oh, what a right hand. Cover. 2, 3, no. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea. Perched on the shoulders. And it can all be over for Henley.
And the cover. And that ends the gauntlet for Fallon Henley. She's out of the match.
There goes another one, but we're not done. 3 competitors remain.
So who's next? The one and only Michin, ready to make some noise.
There's never been much time to strategize for opponents to really feel each other out in a match like this. It makes sense to take whatever time you can, though.
Last second knee to the face there.
Kinshasa! Oh, man!
And that can keep Michin down.
2, 3, no! 2 count!
Her perseverance is unreal.
Preserving her opportunity to keep this match alive.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still...
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Michin has lost any momentum here.
Michin has to weather a storm here. Takes a
Cover, cover. She was close to the end there.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it.
Kinshasa! Holy moly, that had to be it.
2. Michin just got eliminated from the gauntlet.
And now with just 2 more entrants to go in this gauntlet, anything can happen. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
Since 1999, SmackDown has taken over the weekly airwaves, no matter the night or the channel.
And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
He's staring adversity right in the face now.
Rapid fire stops to the back.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Oh, she retaliates.
Now she's looking for some momentum.
Standing up for herself and fighting back.
And here she goes again. From the top. Elbow drop. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
I don't get this. She's barely paying attention to her opponent. She's supposed to be competing in a match here.
You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
And the momentum's clearly again. Here's a cover. No, kicks out.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Now that'll do some serious damage. Jarring impact.
She is feeding off this crowd right now.
Up high.
Oh, my. Apron senton.
And now she's unleashing an onslaught of offense.
She has completely unleashed that inner beast.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Boom. What a shot. Oh, what a knee lift.
Taking a moment to fire up this crowd and herself. To the sky.
Through the air. And connects.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger. Oh, what a right hand!
Is it enough? The cover! Two. Kicks out. He still has life.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end.
Cobra clutch. Torturing her. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
Back and forth.
Shots out. West went down in a heap.
2 count. Here an elimination. West Lee is out of here.
The fun's not over yet. Here's our final entry.
Well, Lash Legend seems excited to get into this gauntlet match.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Legend having trouble gauging the offense here.
Legend showing some vulnerabilities in her game.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Man, strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Jarring impact.
She's making the climb to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Knee drop. Turns the ties with a knee to the abdomen.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
This is an all-out assault, and she is totally powerless right now.
She has to dig deep now. Find the strength.
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Look out!
Dangerous knee on the button. Superman punch!
I think she's ready to blow the roof off this place.
She's looking to go top rope here.
Sky high. Oh, back landing. That's not what she had planned.
She turns it around on Legend.
She is going to look to press on the advantage.
She's refusing to give in to that burst of attacks.
delivered to Lash.
Legend getting carved and dissected.
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
Kinshasa! Man, hazardous situation for Lash.
2. Another victory, but how much longer can the only member of the SmackDown roster in attendance go?
It looks like Lash Legend is calling for more reinforcements.
Who turned out the lights?
It's Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
Where the hell did they come from?
That's what Lash would like to know.
They couldn't have arrived at a better moment.
Lash Legend wants no part of the Unholy Alliance.
What are they doing now, guys?
That is some kind of witchy voodoo. It's creeping me out.
Nonetheless, I'm getting word that SmackDown's roster has arrived at the arena, and Mutiny is getting the hell out of here.
I don't know if Isla and Alba showing up to protect their friend out of the blue is magic or coincidence, but they've ended Mutiny's attack.
Do you really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to cast a spell to keep the SmackDown locker room safe from Mutiny.
And the SmackDown locker room got delayed long enough that Mutiny couldn't attack.
At least, they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Oh, whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces that you don't understand.
I know. I looked silly, I didn't scare off Mutiny, and nothing really changed.
I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just, can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic?
I'd rather do that handshake again than tell you.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's do it.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael Cole told us he's got 5 hilarious cat videos to show us.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
Damn! I owe my partner here $5.
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural.
I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house I remodeled once that had the eeriest feeling on the 3rd floor.
She's still dodging the question, though. All that time with Isla and Alba, the weird flight delay. Was it real?
A witch never reveals her secrets, boys.
Well, one thing was real. That beatdown you put on Mutiny.
Yeah, you really held down the fort and put them in their place. Good job.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity Champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity Champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home. There you see what's at stake.